Thanks for joining us for Southwest Minnesota Arts Council's Grant Panelist Orientation. In Part 3, we'll talk about the guidelines and criteria for the specific program you'll be scoring, Art Study Opportunity for Youth Grants. The Art Study Opportunity for Youth Grant Program is open to students entering grades 5 through 12 in fall of 2021. Applicants must also be a resident of one of the 18 counties or tribal lands within the SMOC service region. Applicants must be a region resident for at least 6 months before submitting an application and remain a resident through the contract period. Grant projects may include a one-on-one study with a professional artist, attending arts classes, workshops, or camps, weekly lessons, which are only available to students who qualify for the federal free or reduced lunch program, and art supplies for students attending a Minnesota public arts high school. Projects may include any arts discipline, dance, music, literature, media arts, visual arts, etc. Students should have some experience in their chosen art form. Art Study Opportunity for Youth grants are available for up to $500. No match is required for this grant, which means that students do not need to use any of their own funds for their project, unless their costs are greater than the amount they can request. The following are not eligible for these grants: projects that don't have an art focus, participation in a school or organization band or choir trip, activities that take place outside of Minnesota, credits or materials to fulfill degree requirements for students, equipment requests not specifically tied to the proposed project, religious socialization of the participants or audience, fundraising events, payments of debts incurred before the grant begins, and applicants with a past grant project still in progress or an overdue final report. The scoring criteria for this grant program include the project's contribution to the student's artistic growth, which is worth up to 9 points or 25% of the total score. The opportunity as described should be well planned and financially feasible. The chosen mentor or study opportunity should have high artistic merit proven by the materials provided. The study opportunity should have the potential to strengthen the student's skills in this art form. And the applicant should articulate how they want to grow through this study opportunity. A moment to define artistic quality, which you will be looking at in the criterion we just talked about and the one coming up next. Artistic quality is the perceived artistic merit or value of any given work of art, so it is subjective. However, for the purposes of this process, we ask you to look for the following attributes in the applicant's or teacher's work: authenticity or originality, technical skill, personal artistic vision or voice, work that evokes or provokes emotion, intellectual inquiry, or other response from an audience, and for folk or traditional art, also recognition from the community to which the art form belongs. With all of this said, keep in mind that the student's work should still be evaluated with their age and level of experience taken into consideration. Next, we have the applicant's excellence of work and demonstration of exceptional talent, which is worth up to 18 points or 50% of the total score. The application should show that the student's past activities and studies in this art form have been significant for their age level and were of high artistic quality. The work samples submitted should clearly show excellence and promise in the artistic discipline presented. And finally, we have evidence of serious commitment worth up to 9 points or 25% of the total score. The applicant should demonstrate a desire to challenge themselves artistically and describe past instances in which they did challenge themselves. The applicant should clearly describe a high level of commitment to the study opportunity.